Welcome to Thumper's Old School Corner. Today we're at the Smoking Hogs motorcycle shop that Smokey and I own, and we're going to get a good look at his new, what I call the Warbird. Let's go over here and check it out. Hey, Smokey, how you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Nice T-shirt.
Yeah, you like that?
Let me get a shot of that one there. We'll just zoom in on that.
Yeah, Ike and Mike.
Ike and Mike, man. These old dogs, no new tricks. All right.
Old Thump, old me.
Yeah, man. So how you doing today?
I'm doing real good. Weather's great, man. Past 2 or 3 days, it's been miserable.
That's very cool, man. Yeah, we finally got what we had about a month of bad weather here.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here to look at that Warbird of yours.
Yeah. Come on in, folks. I'll show you what we did in the past couple 6 weeks.
Yeah, drink one for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Folks, I want to honor the World War II young men that were about the same age I was when I went to Vietnam, 19, 20 years old. This aircraft is a P-40 Warhawk. It's probably built somewhere back in the mid to late 30s. So actually when it got involved in World War II, it was obsolete. This was the very first airplane to shoot down Jap Zeros in World War II from Pearl Harbor. 2 of these aircraft were able to make it off the ground and tangle with the Jap Zeros. The Jap Zeros outperformed this aircraft in every field except in a dive. The 2 pilots who flew these 2 P-40s in Hawaii were able to shoot down 3 Japanese Zeros. So in honor of the first aircraft to fly during World War II, and to those young men who flew them, I decided to build a bike in honor of those pilots and those young men. So we'll go from this, and I'll take you to my bike.
The Warbird! Well, let's walk us around the bike there, Smoke Master.
I wanted the old nostalgic paint that they did back in the late 30s, early 40s. The young men couldn't afford expensive paint jobs, so what they did, they primered their old hot rods. They had no fenders on most of their cars. I used a flat black with a satin clear. Had my friend next door here named Mickey who did the painting. This is all hand painted. Believe it or not, the bike is a 1999 Yamaha Roadstar. 98 cubic inch, 4 valves per cylinder, dual plug heads, twin cam, 5-speed overdrive. As Thumper's going around, you'll see that I took the mirrors off the handlebars and put them on the windshield mount. I lowered them down low. The headlight was painted flat black with pinstriping, all done by hand by Mickey next door.
Mickey's old school pinstriper.
Mickey, old school pinstriper. He's not in a good way. His lungs are giving out on him, but he took the time and the effort to do all this by hand.
And that was a freebie, right, brother?
It was a freebie.
He did it because he loves you.
That's right.
In a manly way, brotherhood way.
In a brotherhood way. Yeah.
Well, let's go around over here now.
Okay. Thumper and I had a couple wide white sidewalls laying around the shop. I cleaned them up. Lord knows how old they are. But they fit just fine on this metric wheel. It's a 130 Harley Davidson Avon front wheel and a Harley Davidson 150 rear wheel. as you'd see, I took and I wrapped the pipes in exhaust wrap to give it the old school look, to give it the old time that the old hot rodders used to do with their pipes and their headers.
Yeah, man, that keeps the pipes nice and cool, too.
Yes, it does.
Didn't they used to do that some of the airplanes back in the day?
They did some of the airplanes, yes, some of the smaller engines.
Now look at that look at that brass push rod tube. What the hell is that?
This is copper.
Copper.
Copper push rod tube covers.
Jeez, whose idea was that?
That was mine.
That was yours?
That's mine. And it just kind of makes the engine look a little old, nostalgic.
Yeah, yeah.
Behind every nut and bolt, I put copper washers. This
Very
is an old style, what is it, knucklehead air cleaner.
Yeah, it's an old Harley air cleaner.
Old Harley.
Might be knucklehead.
Maybe
yeah.
it might be a knucklehead.
Could be knucklehead, yeah.
We know it was just laying around the shop.
Well, now we got this star back here on the oil tank cover here.
This star is the Army Air Corps. That's pre-1943. After 1943, they had what they call the bars on each side. But during the war, flying in China, the Flying Tigers could not have this star on their aircraft. What they flew was a Chinese sun. It was blue with 12 points. This star represents the old Army Air Corps. If you see this green light here, it's an LED light, which does work. I have a red left, green right, a white in the rear, with a red beacon, just like they do on aircrafts today. Anti-collision lights.
Very cool. Very cool. One day I'll figure to zoom out, brother. 69?
Yeah, 69.
Oh, eat me.
All the P-40 Warhawks that were under Curtis LeMay and, Chenault, General Chenault in Burma flew with these low numbers. The one in the book is 68, and just by chance I picked 69. And it was totally accidental.
Well, eat me. Now up here we got some Japanese flags.
Up here are the Japanese Zeros, Mitsubishis, that were shot down by this jet bike. So as you see, I've got 5. That makes me an ace.
That's 5 kills?
5 kills.
5 kills. So you got an SUV, a Honda Escort.
That's right.
Anything like that there, yeah.
Toyota
Hajimama.
Suzuki.
Yep. Suzuki.
And Kawasaki Yamaha.
Yeah. Come and suck on Yamaha Honda.
Yeah.
Okay, and we got some nice striping. What we're going to do is we'll pull this baby out in the sun here.
Okay.
When we can get a good shot of this beautiful pinstriping. But I see you got your mandatory chopper tail light here.
Oh, yes, yes.
That's a beauty. LED.
This is LED.
Yep.
Donated by the Thumper's Custom Motorcycle.
Oh, give me a kiss. You betcha. Cool. Who laid down all that really great black paint?
That was Thumper.
Oh.
Thumper did all this. We prepped the original sheet metal.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 coats of primer. 2 coats of flat black. And 3 coats of satin clear.
Yeah, man.
So you can't feel none of this.
Well, you can feel this, but not now.
I took all the guard chain or the belt guards off to open up, make it look more aggressive. I pinstriped myself the drive pulley to make it just like they did on the propellers during World War II.
Like you don't mean there get a shot of that turbine.
You'll see the yellow tips. That's the aircraft prop tip that they painted yellow. That was so ground crews could see the tip of the props as they were spinning. The center line was the length of the prop. The white represents the AAF inspection. Each propeller had to be inspected because it was what they call constant pitch. You could adjust the pitch with the RPMs.
So you got a constant